leeks, Brussels sprouts, and other random lettuce and stuff.
This is a herb.
Turnips, corn. That's the one I want you to look through right there.
Alright, let's have a look at it. Next one up. Ooh, guys, look at this beautiful, beautiful shell cracker here. I'm talking about, look like he been eating purple herb peas. Well, some of that squash I got from Mitch. Now I'm gonna name this guy Mitch. Let's put Mitch on in there. Whoa. Woof. That didn't go well. Well, Mitch is on that pond bank right there, and I hope when he fired his, look, he fired his way on and he's off. Across the creek, back again with another one, back again with another one. Well, on this video here, we're gonna try to do some fishing, land some more bluegill. I'm supposed to be meeting up with a gentleman to do a seed haul. Well, that's the meaning for the title. It might go from a fishing video to a seed haul. We just have to see. Let's make one quick pitch. We're gonna drop the anthem and see what we catch. That was such a horrible throw. You can just drop the anthem right now.
You can offer me a diamond-plated pearl. You can send me all the riches in the world. You can tempt me with the palaces of kings. I'd give them back in a big old sack and keep the simple things.
All right, now that anthem's then dropped. Well, that was a horrible cast. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but we did land us a good-sized bluegill here. Get all that grass off of him. I'll show them to y'all. But it looks as if my seed guy's pulling up. Well, let's go visit with these seeds, and well, if you checked in for a fishing video, now go ahead and check out, and well, click on one of our other fishing videos. Let's get this guy put up. That's a cruiser, right? FJ Cruiser? I always wanted one of them things. How you like it?
Black Beauty zucchini grow great down here.
Can I have some of
You
them?
have all of them.
Bitch, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you.
I got enough seed here. These is either crookneck. These is crookneck squash. You want some of them? A couple years ago we did about an 80-foot row of crookneck squash, and we have more squash we know what to do with.
80 foot.
About 80 foot. It might have been a little bit longer from here to that truck down there.
And you had more squash?
More squash than I know what the hell to do with. But now the straight neck has always done pretty good too. Yeah, it's a straight neck here.
Straight neck squash. Which one? Oh no, this is zucchini.
Yeah, Black Beauty zucchini's always done good for me down here.
Listen, is the I did the whiteout corn last year. Didn't do that great.
There's some straight neck.
Put him in there. He can go straight in there. Is the Utopia corn gonna struggle this year too? It's like it's so dry.
I ain't never grown no Utopia corn.
It's so easy to grow, man. I didn't have nothing this year.
We got a bunch of winter squash. Label King. Sugar pie pumpkin.
What? Squash? Sugar pie?
Sugar pie pumpkin. Grow little bitty baby pumpkins.
Going to 3 different spots of the garden.
Round zucchini's a good one. The round zucchini's done pretty good for me the past few years.
Mine right there too. Round zucchini.
Round zucchini.
Put them in this one. Man, I stopped here to go fishing and got all the seeds I need.
You ought to be able to survive.
Man, I'm so grateful. Listen, I ain't gonna ask you if I owe you anything because I had nothing to pay you. Hell, we'll cross paths again. I'll make it right. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Buttercrop. There's more Black Beauty. Sweet meat winter squash. You ever grown any winter squash?
Winter squash. He going through the dead of winter.
It won't grow through the dead of winter, but it pretty much it saves. They call it winter squash because it saves a long time.
Oh, it saves through the winter.
Yeah. There's one's called the Blue Hubbard, Giant Hubbard.
Let me see him.
I just seen it. Yeah, Golden Hubbard.
I'm gonna have so many different kinds of squash over that garden. I ain't gonna know which one's which. I'm gonna study be talking trash. What are these?
Scallop squash.
You give me your phone number, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
you give it to me. Okay. I'm sure gonna be asking which one is this and what. You can tell by the plant.
No, when it gets big enough and starts making fruit.
About when I can tell. Man, I'm so grateful for that. What are these?
These are beans, all kind of beans. beans and broad Windsor beans. Have you ever grown any of them?
What? No.
Them are cool as hell to grow.
What are they?
Broad Windsor beans. They call them the fava beans.
I heard.
They're supposedly a delicacy. Mine got a bunch of mites on them the last year, so they died like hell. But I mean, they are massive, massive beans.
Big old. What? How far plant? How tall of a stalk?
Now you're supposed to cut it off so it doesn't get toxic. You're gonna have to study on them.
I need to read up on.
You need to read up on the fava beans because they can get toxic.
The only reason I do this because I forget, and I can go back to Broad Windsor. All right, I can look that up when I get home.
Oh, we still got a whole. This is sorghum.
What's
You
that?
ever grew sorghum? Sorghum actually pops like popcorn. It's pretty much like a thinner, shorter sugar cane that has an edible cereal grain up on top. It's
That
like
you can eat.
yeah.
How do you plant this, in rows or how do you plant it?
I plant it in a row, yeah.
In a row.
So yeah.
Give me some of them suckers. Listen to me, I done turned into gimme now. You just went right down my alley, see?
Hell yeah. There ain't too many people that actually make videos and put up anymore.
I know, but I'm putting everything in there that I can tell the difference on. A fishing trip turned it out to all seed haul.
Hell yeah.
I sure appreciate it.
I think it's gonna be my big ammo cannon. I got the other stuff I was looking for.
Let me give you, that's trash.
Here's the Jimmy Red popcorn hybrid. And so I grew Jimmy Red this past year.
Yeah?
And it this is one that I had. This is the one cob that I had on the Fergus Den close to my popcorn.
Okay.
And I don't know if it turned out to be a hybrid or something just up in the Jimmy Red. I do not know.
They've been crossed.
But I've always wanted to plant it just to see what would come up out of it. But I just ain't gonna have the room this year.
You ain't gonna plant them?
I can't say. I mean, I'm gonna plant them one year.
You ain't gonna plant them this year?
I ain't gonna plant them this year. You want some plant just for the hell of it? See what
I'll
happens?
tell you what, I'm gonna tell you this and then I'll let you decide. If you take that stalk and you break it, I'll give you my word, I'll plant it this year and I'll video every step of the way. But if you won't take it home, you think I understand. But I'll put it in its own row and I'll let you see every step of the way of it. I promise you I will.
Oh shit, I'm losing corn.
I need that now.
I'm just going to
Just flake them off
break
there.
it off, yeah.
I sure will. I'll plant it in its own row. Now listen, don't make me plant this row now. You don't ever even stop in to see what it's doing.
I'll see what's because I'm interested in it.
I'll just plant it. Probably this evening.
This was the absolute prettiest corn I've seen whenever I took it out of the hole.
Yeah?
I'm like, man, that is so pretty.
I see, it's beautiful.
And it was full, super full too.
That's good, man. Take the rest home and plant that. I'm gonna plant this and along with all the rest of them getting through on the ground. I'm gonna plant every one of them suckers. Let's get them up. We don't believe in wasting nothing. There's some radish.
Leeks, Brussels sprouts, and other random lettuce and stuff.
This is a herb.
Turnips, corn. That's the one I want you to look through right there.
Alright, let's have a look at it. Let's see what you got. Oh, Lord. Alright. Which one's your go-to?
So I grew Jimmy Red last year and it did really, really well.
You told me you had a mix up.
I'm planning on planting that one this year.
This is
Trucker's favorite what?
this looks like the whiteout that I told you I planted last year. And I sucked it up on.
Jimmy Red.
This is the one you like, huh?
You need to take some of that. It's some good corn. Jimmy Red almost went extinct about 20 years ago.
What's him? Wait a minute now. Come on, Mitch. You gotta act like you care about them seeds.
Hell, all I gotta do is plant another one and give me all up more.
You get a whole bunch more seeds on it. What's him? What's him?
G90, that's just some sweet corn. I ain't never had no luck with it.
Is that more of your Jimmy Red?
Yeah.
No, half pound.
Oh, that's the original seed that I got. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this.
More G90.
You ain't had no luck with him, have you?
Mm-hmm.
You going with the white one this year?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do. I may plant Jimmy Red again. I'm probably gonna do a Hickory King. There's these two. This is Glass Jim.
Which one's he?
That's that popcorn I was telling you about.
Okay, this is the popcorn.
Dynamite popcorn.
Dynamite popcorn. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Never. South yellow popcorn. Oh, this is the same.
Mm-hmm. That's the original seed I got. That's Golden Bantam.
So these are original seed. This is the stalk that you grew.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you all over you. Sweet corn.
More popcorn.
Ornamental corn. Sweet corn. Which one is this?
G90.
G90.
I've had that package for God knows how long. I had it since like probably 2017, 2018.
Listen, you offered me everything else. Give me some of that. Give me out of the other one.
Which one?
The G90 out. You got another one.
Yeah. Take the whole thing.
Take it.
I'm
gonna plant it this year.
Go plant it.
I'm gonna say, Mitch, this is that G90 that you said weren't gonna do nothing.
Well, I mean, hell, I hope it is. I hope it is, cause I can't get it in the growth.
I'm gonna say, look, Mitch is over behind me, way over top of my head.
Now that Jimmy Red ought to do what it needs to. I don't remember what it is. It's old. I tell you that much. It's old. I actually got these at it was an estate sale. Some old woman died and had a bunch of seeds left, and I said, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and add these. Why not?
I did that last year. I was planting seeds last year out of the original package.
Yeah.
1970 something. I tell you, they were growing.
Really?
They were just growing.
I got a package of peas. I think it's peas that I planted this year, just to see if they would grow. Yeah, I think it was these.
That looked like the years the ones I had.
Yep. It was back in 1986.
1986?
Maybe that's 88.
88. Still old. They come up?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you just now put them down?
No, I ain't been back into the house. I got about 3 days worth of looking over to do.
Oh, you planted and ran off and continue on whatever you're doing.
Because of that storm that came through
the
Troy.
Storm, yeah.
We live in a trailer, so I was trying to make sure we weren't gonna get blown away.
Yeah.
That's why I got all my season shit with me. I didn't want them damn things poofing up in the air, you know.
Let me give you that back. Man, Mitch, I appreciate it. I don't know what else to say other than thank you, really.
You're welcome, man.
No, I appreciate it. And I want you.
Find somebody who's interested in the same stuff, because you know, a bunch of people up there, they don't give a crap enough to
take the time to even learn how to do it.
Exactly. They always be thinking that, yeah, I'm
gonna go buy some McDonald's, ain't it?
I'm gonna go buy some McDonald's. You know, there's always gonna be a grocery store and whatever else. And, you know, what can I say? It just sucks whenever it does happen.
You gotta learn how to do it.
That's right.
Mitch, appreciate it. I'm gonna get my butt out of here so I don't get wedged up sneaking off.
Yeah,
I got your phone number too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text you so you got my phone number. And as I plant these, I'm gonna worry your case up and down about it.
Hey, that's fine.
Thanks for your time, man. Yes. All right, we stopped in to do a little fishing out here. Well, we've done some casting, so but as y'all can tell, we're turning into an old seed haul. But we're super grateful, and Mitch is a nice guy. I know this thing's supposed to be a fishing video. It turned into a garden video instantly. Y'all excuse me, I had to break up a squabble back there. Well, between DJ and one of the chickens. Well, sometimes he goes after them and gets a little intense. And I have to remind them, well, they are fragile birds, they will fall apart. But y'all listen, I brought y'all up here in this garden. Well, not to show you the birds and all. Well, just to show you I'm gonna be planting a few things in this sucker. Old school style. Well, reason being, well, cause y'all never mind that. I gotta get my fountain set back up. It's still winterized. Well, it's in transition, but I got it covered up, and the reason being, because these turkeys and birds and all, they'll jump over in that sucker. But well, I brought you in the garden to show y'all. And Mitch, if you checked in to catch it, well, whew, that's where we're gonna be putting those peas. And then our garden beds here, we're gonna plant squash in this. I guess we're just getting prepared to tell you what we're gonna be doing this spring. But we're putting squash over in both of these guys here. On this back side here, we're gonna put, well, the rest of the nice zucchini Mitch gave us. Well, if y'all saw the fishing video, you know which ones I'm talking about. We're growing some nice zucchini up these trellises, well, country style. And well, I'm trying to turn this way because I want to show y'all there's a road going down through here. Well, this row here is gonna be some of that red ball. I'm talking about red gnarly corn we got from Mitch. I can't remember the name of it, but whatever the case, well, if you stop in and catch this from Mitch, well, we hope it translates nonetheless. But another garden bed, well, I'll let Maria decide what she's gonna do with that one. But now the full garden tour. What we got right now is we got our birds in the garden, and well, they scratching it up. They pooping in it, as you can see right here on top of this rail coming up. Yeah, I'm talking about, we're gonna get close up. We'll get close up of that. Woo. Another garden bed that we're gonna be growing in as well. But like I say, these birds here are just, well, they scratching this sucker up, mostly what they're doing. And in doing that, well, they're getting ready for us to plant in that sucker, old school stuff. Get out of here. Go on. Go on, boy. Oh, red bubbin'. Tough. Tough. I'm sorry, y'all, they interrupted the tour. But these birds here preparing and getting it ready, as I was saying. We'll do some translating. A lot of these birds are regenerated. Well, I mean, let me show y'all a Loudmouth Jr. Y'all know Loudmouth. And look, there go Loudmouth Jr. where he regenerated himself. And my old Blue Silky regenerated himself too. But a lot of these guys are just regenerated versions of themselves. And if you're long-time subscribers, well, you know their parents. But now the garden tour, we're going to wrap up the garden side of this sucker. And we got to let out the fish we did catch. All right, well, I told y'all, well, we was going to get to the part where I'm sure Mitch still won't step in and catch this part here. We're going to let these fish go as well. And we'll do some counts here. I mean, we talk. On average, when we go out and fish, well, we're coming back. And, well, when we come back with about 30 of these guys. So, on average, we're putting about 30 shell cracks on these fish. Y'all look at them, they angry. They angry. Ooh, all right, let me just get them up. Let's just get them suckers up. And, well, let's start with an old-fashioned game of up next. All right, let's start with this big guy here. Now this guy here, well, I remember the pitch I put on this sucker. I'm talking about, it was an old school, I'm talking about Brad Nessler style pitch. And we're gonna toss this guy on here and let him go. Let him go in that old blue head right there. Ooh, next one up, and next one up. Ooh, guys, look at this beautiful shell cracker here. I'm talking about, look like he been eating purple herb peas and well, some of that squash I got from Mitch. Now I'm gonna name this guy Mitch. Let's put Mitch on in there. Whoa, woo, that didn't go well. Well, Mitch is on that pond bank right there, and I hope when he fired his, look, y'all, he fired his way on and he's off. All right, let's get a few more out of here. That's two. Purebred bluegill. Bluegills, y'all look at that spot on my camera. I think I'm gonna name him Spot. Don't name that Spot. All right, next one up. Another bluegill here, beautiful bluegill. Y'all, these purebred bluegill, these are the ones. Be still, man. These are the ones we're after. Speaking of after, I'm gonna name him Mr. Get After It. Get on in there, boy. Next one up. This sucker's full. I'm talking about full. Ouch! That guy done stuck me. I'm gonna name him. Whoa, you don't want to take that way now. I promise you won't let me. Ooh. Let me give you a safe land. You swim on out of here. You can live in that sucker there. In that old blue water. Blue water. In the Bible, it say, well, they split the Red Sea. Well, this one here, the blue one. Woo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna name you Baby Blue ain't your color. Woo. Let's get another one out here. Y'all look at him. He said he about had it. He said, please get me next. And well, I'm tired. I'm ready to go. You can't tell? I'm gonna name this guy. I'm gonna name this guy Ready. Come on in here. Next one up. Next one, old Ready Freddy. Get on in there, Freddy. Ooh. Let's get us one more out here. One more. Oh, next one up. Beautiful bluegill there. Oh, young guy. Ooh, he's dirty. Y'all look at him get off. Ooh, I'm gonna pitch him in there dirty. He dirty as some of you on the channel. Get on in there, dirty. Dirty says out of here. And down to one or two more. And there he is. There what we putting in here, y'all. Bluegill. Y'all look, I can't even keep the camera straight. Woo. As much as I fuss at Skylar about messing up with the camera, well, here I am putting it all in the dirt. Come on. You don't want to go that way. Let me pitch y'all in there. He's off. Well, one more. And I'm saving that little one there for last, and well, it's the reason being I remember catching him. We're gonna set that one on there. Hey, sweetie.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm playing next one up.
Who's winning?
Well, I'm gonna show you. Oh, behind Joey. Let me pour some of this water out behind me. The last one, next one up. I saved him all the way to the end. And it's a reason why he saved to the end. He's the smallest one, but he's the most important one. He's the only one I caught. Look, y'all. There I go again. I fussed at Skylar, but her camera worked. And I got it all in the dirt. All right, here he is. Take 2. It's the reason why I saved him last time. He's the most important. This here is a green sunfish. And if you caught our last video or before this video, y'all know. Well, it's probably all in this blue hole. Get out of here, sunfish. Or swim out of here. Well, y'all, as I let them fish go, there's a reason why I didn't tell y'all thanks for watching. Well, just like you, everybody got something at home they're proud of. Well, I want to come over here and brag on these suckers here to me. Well, these old, I'm talking about getting Tennessee tipsy in the like with these suckers here. Well, that's the old East Kelso, Tennessee blood. And I named that black hen right there. Straight out of here to Tennessee. I named her Roll Tide. Because they beat us every year. Not this year, though. Come on up here. Let me introduce that one in the back where that's top 5. I would explain if you missed this video getting long. Well, I encourage you to check in, catch out another video. Well, I gotta rally them suckers up so I get them regenerated again. Come here, top 5. You want to tell him anything? Oh, ooh. He said, nah, he don't want to tell you nothing except pop knot on the top of your head, big enough to high center a Jeep. And thanks for watching.